Another day, another pill. Nicole's out. I mean, I don't know when she'll get back, but... I guess I should probably get on it. I guess at least I have a good way to know when she's back. Although, to be honest... I don't know, for all I know, the alarm could be on the fritz. No, it is worth... No. Just nobody outside. Oh well. Get a glass. I don't know why I don't keep it in the cupboard closer to the sink. I want to hold off on it, but I know it's for my own good. I can't be bothered to take down the old decorations. I mean, I guess I shouldn't. Technically, it's supposed to be a temporary home, but I feel like I've been living here for almost a year. It's hard to count the days at this point. That might be... Ooh, is Nicole back? What the? 2 cats. I think someone warned me about you. Sure, alright, let me let them in. Why does that one have a shotgun? Hello?
Oh. Greetings.
You are...
Miss Magius at your service. And this is Cookie. I'm gonna ask you about that. We came over here because Armsy wanted us to check up on you.
Oh, the rabbit. Right. Oh, right. Okay.
Yes. I'm his close friend.
How many friends does he have?
They're also my followers.
Quite a
I
lot.
would say I'm a close friend too, if not the closest you get, given I'm their technical god.
Here. There.
Thank you very much.
Come in. I'm not sure if he's expecting magic to fix me.
No, not really. I'm just... Again, memory stuff, as I've heard.
Apologies, my kid is kidding me for...
Okay, just... Fourth dimensional kid.
Oh, I see. You can see there's an empty glass and a bottle of pills next to the sink.
Now you're on medication or something?
Yeah. Illness is still being
Have
worked
you
through.
been... As long as you've been taking them.
Every day. It feels like it hasn't done a lick of difference the past 2 months. But
I'm sure of that.
don't know. At this point, I'm starting to think it
Shall
might
I
just be.
take a look?
It might just still be taking time before, I don't know, maybe I actually have enough time. They have enough time to schedule me a hospital appointment to actually take a look.
Alrighty. Actually,
Nice.
you know what? While I'm here,
Nice flower.
thank you, dear. It's
Sorry about that. I had to take a call.
not much to the ordinary eye.
I mean, well, I may be less than ordinary, but well, I mean, at this point, I feel like I'm the most
Right
ordinary
down
person I
is
know.
Ordinary. Really? Well, what is the standard for normal in a world like this? I'd have to ask.
I don't know. I haven't seen someone that looks like me. Closest is Nicole, who's been staying here a couple of days. I thought the alarm was her. I spotted you two. Could you put away the shotgun, please? Or put it down somewhere?
Yeah, sure. Sorry. I wasn't exactly given full details of what we were dealing with, so I didn't know it was a thing where we had to, like, deal
Yeah.
with things.
Sorry, we just
Also, that didn't
came from.
Yeah.
We just came from a place that, let's just say, a lot of heated debate and argument.
I see.
So, yeah.
Hopefully you're not planning to bring that over here.
No,
I mean-
never.
If my understanding is you live in the wasteland, or am I mistaking the location here?
I mean, all I was told was this was outside Saphira City.
Well, yeah, because outside
the
Sophia,
forest.
like a couple hours train ride is our land. Zafira borders the wasteland, but then there's also the general forest area. I just didn't know what part of the planet you were on.
I don't know.
Well,
I haven't
whatever,
exactly
it's
had an
pretty
opportunity to
idealized.
go out much.
I'm assuming that's your four-wheeler there, so you can actually go somewhere.
I mean, it was left there by Mr. Tony, Miss Hay. I guess it was just in case I wanted to drive anywhere.
Ah, I see. Okay.
Which, I know I have a license, I just don't exactly remember how to drive.
So, what is the problem that you have?
He didn't tell you?
Not really.
So-
I was just told memory stuff.
Well,
Memory stuff.
okay, if
Oh,
you're
I see why I was called
if you're
something.
good buddies with one of my rescuers, then I guess I can tell you. Weird shadow government something or other, like managed to trick me with a job leaflet. And
God, that sounds all too similar. Fuck. Anyways.
well, by the time I ended up getting, well, rescued, I wasn't aware they had actually done surgery on me. A brief medical checkup from Hay later, and we learned that a small piece of my brain was missing. So, I think she said the part to do with long-term memory. I know the
Okay.
infection
Now,
they gave
Is
me
the piece
was...
of your brain missing parts of your memories, which is a different part, or is it simply the part of your brain that lets you access them?
I don't know. If that's the case, then
So,
I'm sure it would let me remember more than 2 years.
so
So,
question,
the brain
has it
is a
been
funny thing.
fixed?
Imagine it's like a filing cabinet, and you have all these different files that are your memories. But people have had brain damage in these different ways. Some people have issues where the memories are indeed gone, deleted, wiped. But others have issues where simply it's like the names on the files are all jumbled. It can't recall them, not because they aren't there, but because you forgot how to get to them. It's or like in a computer where the file access is busted. You
I'm
just
not-
don't remember how to reach them anymore.
I'm not sure it's like that. I know
So you think they
I
are
know
just
that
wrong.
infection that damn government gave me was supposed to turn me into a monster when it finished.
God, this is hitting to home. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. It's just evil corporation trying to do bullshit 101. Same on my end.
It's the same thing in 2025, and it's the same thing in 2425. Makes it feel like the centuries are just on a cycle.
My question
But-
is you've lost all your memories except the past 2 years. Is that what I'm understanding?
Over time. At first, I just didn't remember where I was from. Then, I didn't remember who I used to be
Okay.
with. And I don't remember
Okay,
anything before I
important-
was living in Nevada.
Okay. Important question. Has it been fixed?
It's been stopped.
No, I'm saying the piece of your brain. Is that fixed
No.
or no?
As far as I know, it's still
I'm
gone.
fucking...
They said that once it's fully cured, they'd actually do surgery on me and get me my memories back. All of them.
I mean, here's the thing. Even if
I don't know how they're gonna
just,
do that.
Just for the sake of example, not saying I'm gonna do this, no offense, these crystals are expensive, but if I burned to level 7 and regenerated the missing part of his brain, that doesn't restore memories. That just fixes the brain. Those are
I'm
still
not trying to
gone.
restore memories right now. I'm trying to fix his head.
It would just
So he doesn't
make a
forget
new
more.
piece of
I
brain
mean,
that fills
I
in
haven't
the missing
forgotten
slot, but
anything
it
the
won't just
past
put data
few
in.
weeks. At least I don't think I have. At this point, I feel like all I would be misremembering is, well, my time in Nevada currently with Hank
To
and
me, that
Deimos.
sounds like then your memory access isn't
Wait, you know
broken, you just
Deimos?
lost memories.
Sanford.
I guess
I remember him
one
being a
more
hacker guy.
important question.
Oh, different one.
Oh,
Do you want to remember?
I said as much to Miss Hay. When the time comes, I want all of my memories back, even the bad ones. They're what make me, me.
Is there anything that you feel like you need to remember?
I know I was told I used to have a boyfriend. I just don't know who he was. All the dog tags on me say is just the name Alex. So I gave that name to the bamboo that's around here somewhere. I mean, I was told the first part of the infection was nerve pain, which that was a constant until we figured out how to get a prototype of I guess a vaccine of sorts, or a curative. Then it was memory loss, which has been stopped, thankfully it seems. Either that or now I'm just running off of short-term memory. Then it would be increased aggression, and then they told me the last stage would be metamorphosis.
So the infection is cured, right? You're not still
I
shifting.
don't know. They haven't given word to me yet. All I can really do now is just take a pill every day and deal with the side effects and just hope it's working. As far as I'm told, things are really bad where Tony and Hay are trying to operate. Maybe they just can't get back to me. I do know that Hay apparently found a medical record somewhere, a brain scan from before I got kidnapped.
That's good.
So that's
Also,
what they're
I'm
going to use to
sorry
try and put me
say
back
this,
together.
Cookie. That's good.
Pulls out a pen.
Cookie?
Hmm?
Can I say something without sounding mean? Because it's just kind of fucking true at this point.
The more things change, the more they stay the same.
No, about you wanting everything back, even if it's bad, and accepting the fact. Could we please have that with Truffles?
Oh,
I'm sorry, I've been... You know how difficult it's been.
I know.
you're trying to handle another like me?
She has different.
Yes, and she has different issues. More along the lines of...
It's like, imagine you got your memories back, but you rejected them. Like, no, that's not me. I don't know who this person is.
I mean, maybe that'd just be inevitable. I wouldn't be surprised if I end up with that state if I get my memories back. I probably did some bad things. I don't feel
Can
like
I
me now.
check?
All I will say is, even if you did, and even if you didn't, you're still you. It made you into this person, and you've grown from those memories, and well, seem really nice.
I mean, I at least
Don't
have
let
new
the
ones.
past you change you. Accept the past for who you were, and just keep pushing forward.
I mean, Miss Hay does occasionally, when she does occasionally visit, says they seem less shy now. I wouldn't be surprised if something in my own memories caused that. I don't know. But as I said, I know I want all of them back. I used to have a boyfriend, and I want to know who he was. Why I'm carrying around a dog tag with his name on it.
Alright, casting a spell. Detect disease.
It's still there,
The
but
spell
ultimately
does.
in a stasis.
Detects the presence or absence of a disease. Learn the number of diseased creatures. But the more important is round 3. This takes about 18 seconds. Learn the condition, location. You know the type of infection, the incubation period, and the damage the disease causes.
So the damage disease causes. Nerves to kill them. Affecting the cells to change. Bone structure. Or would've.
Conditions
Affecting
for the sake of
brain
clarification for the
capacity.
spell.
Heightened
Incubating.
emotional levels.
Incubating, the creature has disease but is not yet showing symptoms. Infected, the creature has the full-blown disease and is going to become visibly ill. Or immune but transmitted, the creature is carrying disease and can pass it to others, but for whatever reason, So you're full-blown infected, but you're saying it's in remission. That usually implies it's in incubating right now.
I mean, I haven't felt anything change in the past few weeks. I mean, I met a nice girl.
Oh, okay, you're telling me for me you register as infected even though you told me you're incubating. Oh, fuck, okay.
I mean, it's been stewing in me for a while before I got like any prototype for the cure and now an actual one. Or at least a refined dosage.
What is this medication you're taking for this?
1 pill a day. 1 pill a day. It took a while for Mr. Tony and Mrs. Hay to research this.
But it's not a cure, is it?
Or at least it's enough to slow the disease until they could figure something out.
I see. That explains.
Before it was just regular medicine that they thought could slow it, and while it was working, it was just diminishing. This doesn't seem to have diminishing returns. It's just working. I don't know if it's just keeping it in a stasis, considering, well, when I started getting the prototype cure, I didn't have these freckles. Mrs. Hay had a lot of freckles. All about her, but well, at that point, I feared that it was the metamorphosis stage trying to take in effect.
Normally,
Just
this
trying
is
to-
the part where I recommend remove disease, but I get the impression that it's probably a higher DC than I can break. Weird terms for my home world.
I mean, I know what you mean. Just because I know it's an old game back where I presumably used to come from.
Yes, I found out
And
that
I've
I'm a
been-
video game
and I've
character,
been-
and it's been bothering me.
Yeah, I've been told. Yeah, no, I see Sonic
I
on the
am too.
television at that Fight Finder thing. It confuses me. But then I realize, yeah, no, the metaverse just brings everything together.
Yeah, including a D&D character from the board, if you know that.
I mean, game is game and media is media. I think at one point I saw someone from a movie, like walking around in the thing. I mean, I know Mr. Hank from Nevada. As far as I'm given to understand, he's also from presumably some media back where I used to come from. What's real to someone else could be media at another reality.
It's not like I...
What exists for you is real.
You're right, I've seen Pokemon, I've seen Sonic, I get it. I'm not gonna say it still doesn't feel funky
I mean,
to know.
you don't look like a Miss Magius from Pokemon, right?
She's a bit unique.
You can only hold this for a max amount of time,
Wait.
but
You don't have to do any magic if you don't want to. Wow.
Actually,
Well,
technically qualify this as undoing a spell rather than redoing one.
I
technically it's
Stay-
not undoing a spell, it's
I-
more just true form.
I stand corrected.
called-
Sorry.
Depolymorphing.
I stand corrected. Sorry, miss.
You're fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she just takes the tabaxi form more.
Yeah.
If
Me and
it is,
Hay-
I can tend to be a fan.
Me and Miss Hay had theorized that the reason freckles were appearing on me was just because she hangs around me a lot. When the metamorphosis stage began, it
Freckles aren't
was taking effect.
contagious.
I think it was when the metamorphosis stage started, it presumably was taking on qualities from people that spend the most time around me. If I was still with those guys, it would probably be those monsters.
I see. This is
A
a
chain
very
reaction
abnormal
of
disease.
transformation.
It sounds supernatural in nature. That makes it even more difficult.
I know that
Uh,
rabbit was I know that rabbit, like, his friends were saying that he was wanting to try and get rid of the shadow government people that did this to me. If not for my own sake, then apparently
Yeah.
to
It's
uphold the
alright. I'm
promise.
dealing with my own shadow government problem too. It's a little more bullshit than you.
Every government has a shadow.
And I'm dealing with fucking shadows in general that are pissing me the fuck off.
I'm dealing with the local Kyoto government being corrupt, along with the corporation.
Yeah,
mean,
no
It's
shit,
really
because I'm a
annoying.
wanted terrorist now. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
I
Huh?
know you're a wanted terrorist, and they keep
Huh?
blaming you for all that shit that they blew up.
I'm not a wanted terrorist. I'm getting blamed for random shit.
Right. I suppose if you
Look,
were, you wouldn't have put away the...
legit.
I mean, I suppose if you actually were, you probably wouldn't have put away the gun.
I'm magical and I have stuff out the wazoo. If I was actually a terrorist, this place wouldn't be here. But I'm not.
Yeah, but that doesn't. Honey,
Not a-
I'm a really nice
you're
witch.
really
I was gonna
bad
say,
with
not
your
exactly a good thought experiment.
I'm not coming. And also, I'm under a stressful situation because I found out that the fucking mask was broken on the fucking thing that I didn't want it broken on.
Huh?
My day's going horrible. Nothing. My shit. Don't get involved.
I mean, I don't
To put a long story
want
short,
to.
I'm here because you're friends with Armsy, and Armsy's been a good friend to me. Alright?
Yeah.
Our bullshit and problems with terrorism is not your problem. It's just shit we
Right.
deal with.
False terrorism,
Alright?
you mean?
Plus, you're in a bunker hiding from your own problems. We have no reason to not be friends.
As far as I'm told, the only way the infection could be transmitted is if I properly scratch or bite somebody, which just makes me feel like I'm a zombie in the making.
Actually, a lot of diseases can translate that way. It has to do with the fact that not all diseases carry in your cough. That's just what a lot of diseases like to do, is build up in your lungs because they know that they can be shot.
I mean, I haven't really
some
been coughing.
like to get into your blood or your liquids. So it's less that you're biting and scratching, and
Sorry.
more that your fluids can infect people. So your saliva, your nails is a little more unique. It maybe means you secrete a little bit of the disease off your skin,
Ugh.
but more or less it just means it's a blood-to-blood transfusion needed. But you don't really have much to fear from me. I'm immune to diseases, even supernatural ones. Luckily,
I mean-
God
well, I
forbid
mean-
if that blood disease could have infected
Well, I mean, I'm not
But-
going to test.
I still hate the fact of what I had to do to avoid getting infected by that shit. But again, my only way.
Yeah, well, please
You
don't
mind if
invoke my
I-
contract regularly.
I wasn't trying to.
Okay.
Look, I'm not gonna
Like I
lie,
said,
you were in a
Cookie,
tough
it was
situation.
one way. Yet, there was no other way out. I was locked into combat. Bitch had last stand. I couldn't do shit.
But
And she kept on coming back from the fucking grave. What do you want me to do?
I feel like this is a little
Long
outside
story
my
short.
knowledge.
Long story short,
Or
a girl that looks like me attacked me and tried to kill
Right.
me.
you really should have done the
Clowns?
classic ghost thing and just said, "Fuck this shit, I'm out," and
Not
ghost
a clown.
walk through the floor and into the ground.
I couldn't. I couldn't.
Are you?
She was a fellow ghost type and had combat luck. I couldn't leave.
Are
Hmm.
sorry
if
for
I
asking,
left,
but
she
are
would
you
have
two?
tracked me.
So sorry for
Okay,
asking,
yes.
but are you two married?
Yes.
Not married, dating.
Because no offense, you kind of argue like one.
This one likes to get herself stuck in dangerous situations. Not that I'm any better than her,
Oh,
but
so sorry.
Hey,
she's
you're fine. You're
also
fine.
quite
I'm
a
expecting
sweetheart.
Well, at least
Believe it or not, I've never dated a girl before either, so this is a first for the both of us.
I mean, as far as I know, I've only ever dated boys, so or guys.
That's fine. A lot of people swing in different directions. In my home world, it's actually relatively normal. Seriously, those humans, there is nothing they won't try.
Not sure what'll.
There's an
Not
old
sure if
man
these
that went
freckles will
after a
continue to.
dragon.
I'm not sure if these freckles will continue to change if, as the cure keeps trying to work.
Well, I can hope that has worked. However, going back to your issues of memories, I'm assuming Armsy sent us here to take a look at you and hoping we can help you. I cannot bring back all your memories.
I was just told to visit
But I
him.
can-
I wasn't really told to take a look.
You're
But
just
I can
told
bring
to
back
check
one.
on me.
I have a spell called Bliss that can restore up to 1 hour of memory. That's not a lot, given you're missing way more than that.
Missing
But I
23
could
years
give you
worth.
back. But I could give you back a memory if you feel like you need it.
No. I will say, it's a 50-50 shot of being a bad memory or a good memory. So this is fully up to
That
you.
is the nature of
In
the
random
spell
what it would
Bliss.
be,
There's
huh?
always a chance.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I can specify a time and date if I have that information. If I don't, I have no choice but to let the spell let you use it. And if you use it, there's a 50-50 chance you remember what you're hoping to, or you remember something you didn't want to.
I mean, I don't know if there's memories I
And I need
didn't
to be
want.
clear,
That's the
This
problem.
isn't like a recovering a memory. This is a chronomancy spell. You relive it. If for us it's 6 seconds, for you, you relive the entire thing.
I don't know. Maybe it would
I
give
will
me
say,
some knowledge on who Alex
I will,
was.
I will say, if you do this, take calm breaths if it's a bad one, and if you need to, just hug one of us. We're
Buddy,
both
you're going to
fluffy.
scare him.
Okay?
Uh,
I don't know what his memories were in the past. I don't know if they're being
I mean, I
horrible
don't know
or if they're
either.
good.
I'm choosing. No, here's the thing, Magius, and I don't mean. No, I understand what you're doing and appreciate it. But he said he was resolved to remember both the good and the bad, which means it doesn't matter. If he's truly resolved to know everything, if it's a bad memory, it will test that resolve, but it will let him know exactly what he's in for.
Cookie, Truffle said the same thing. And look where she is right now.
That doesn't matter. People make their choices,
I know.
and they live with them. All we can do is respect those choices and hope that they can live with them too.
I mean,
And I do appreciate that you worry, though.
as
And
much
by
as
all
I...
means, make a cup of cocoa. But
Yeah,
it's up to him
the
whether he
fridge
wants
and
to.
pantries are stocked if you want to make yourself a little at home.
That's more for you, friend. I'm choosing to appreciate that she wants to comfort you if it does turn out to be difficult.
You know what?
Because she is, despite everything,
I know what
even
I'll
if she's clumsy with her words, she's a very caring, motherly type. She just
I am a mother. What do you
She doesn't
mean?
know how to. She doesn't know how to do it well, but she means well. That's why
I mean, I appreciate the sentiment, but I feel like I've only really known you guys for like 20 minutes.
True. But I'm also giving you more consideration because you're friends with someone I trust a lot, and you seem like a good kid. Think of us like
Kid,
old
I'm
grandparents.
25.
We tend to just be nicer to the young people.
Oh, who am I kidding? You're probably
Sorry,
like
son.
10,000 or something.
I don't like talking about my age. It's a bigger number than I
Wait,
wish
you
it
actually
was.
remember your age?
I didn't count. Remember? I went to that D.
I didn't count either, so I don't know
and
either.
they tried to carbon date my ass.
So you're a
Because you
fossil.
know damn well that carbon dating is notoriously inaccurate, but it still put me at an absurdly high number for my estimated age.
I don't even know how old I am. I've been undead for a while now. I couldn't tell
Oh.
you.
True.
Sorry about the zombie
But-
comment then.
She's
No,
a
it's
ghost
fine,
Pokemon.
hon. I'm a ghost mon. It's not really like I'm a zombie.
Yeah.
Why do I feel
they're
like there's a
little,
movie
believe it or
about
not,
that?
The Ghostmon are a little more closer to living.
Maybe I'm
creatures,
just-
surprising.
Maybe I'm just guessing. The only movies I have in the living room are just horror movies.
That's not very good for your health.
But it's nice to
No,
at
it's
least see
amazing
that
for
someone's
us, though.
having it a little worse than me. I guess they have it there for that reason then.
You're right.
I mean, I'll gladly watch some horror movies.
I guess it's really
You know
easy
what?
in this place.
What, I love horror movies.
Okay, yes, you who like Halloween a lot. Jeffrey, I appreciate your thing. Here's the thing. And I'm not saying this to be, I'm saying this like to put you at ease by being real for a moment. You're right, I don't know you very well. But I'm willing to trust you because you don't seem like someone who doesn't deserve trust. Maybe I'm not gonna bring you on my fucking blood zombie ritual bullshit with the shadow government. No offense. You don't seem like you'd be good for that.
Aside
now
from
there's a
being the
kid
sacrifice.
hiding in a glorified bunker in the middle of nowhere, bored out of their mind, missing memories. What I'm trying to say is, I feel for you, kid. And I'm not going to fix your problems for you. I'm simply going to give you a glimpse into your future.
I mean,
I don't consider this a big deal. So although you feel like I'm doing a lot, I'm not. I'm not going to lie. I'm not doing a lot. I'm just doing a little since I'm here.
right. Well, and as you said yourself,
Doing a
and as
lot
I've
is
already stated,
invading a
I'm going to
government
get all my
facility.
memories back one way or another. Maybe
Doing
at least
a
if
lot
it's
is
bad, it
invading
won't.
a government facility, losing an arm, and finding out about a secret blood virus that can infect people and turn them into ooze zombies, and releasing them in order to escape that facility and causing a mass breakout. That's me doing a lot. Helping you remember one lost memory is relatively light.
And this is all because they attacked me.
Yes, because they attacked someone who I love dearly. So of course I'm going to tear their damn fucking facility apart.
Oh, honey.
I see.
I did try to blow it to hell, but that damn Gardevoir teleported the bomb away.
Mm-hmm.
That rabbit sure makes friends with a lot of scary people.
Believe it or not, I am not as scary as I seem. I prefer my quiet life. It just, stupid things keep knocking on my door and ruining it for me. So I have no choice but to blame it back.
I got thrown into this just because I wanted some credits.
Mm-hmm.
Damn kid,
She
that
says
is wrong.
plate for you.
just wanted to pay for rent and you got
Opens
caught up in a
the lid
fucking
off, and you see it's chicken parmesan.
As far as I was told, I initially got sucked into Nevada
Chicken
because,
parmesan.
or at least I initially got duped into falling into Nevada from another job offer. In an attempt to pay rent, they were saying 500 credits per job.
Damn,
Or at least in my,
kid.
or
That
according
sucks,
to,
honestly.
actually no, according to Mr. Hank, $500 per job, since presumably I was still living where I used to come from.
I'll
I
say it this
think.
way, kid. You didn't deserve this. You were just a normal person living your life and just trying to pay your rent. You didn't deserve to get caught in this shit.
Especially considering the.
I'm sorry.
Well, I don't know what drove me to it, but
Hey, we all got
I don't think I'm
to
supposed to eat after taking a
$500 is
pill.
$500
At least
If
it's
you
been
needed to
that
pay
one of the
rent, you needed to pay
side
rent.
effects is vomiting.
Hmm.
It's becoming more irregular now. Instead of every day, it's every 2 days.
That's probably not good for your body.
I mean, we theorized that it was vomiting to eject the bad tissue out of me, considering that some parts of me had metamorphosized. I don't want to say what, but
Hmm.
Do you feel weak? Or does your body hurt anywhere?
there used to
Like
be a
your
lot of
chest?
nerve pain early in the quarantine, they called it. But ever since I got the prototype for the cure, it's been, well, pretty much gone. First it was dull, then it was just gone.
Hay has money, right?
Yes. Although according to her, the bunker was discovered by one of the rabbit's brothers. Before that, I was living in a suburban home. Apparently, according to Hay, the pictures on the screen apparently were old pictures I used to take. presumably before I got sucked into Nevada. I don't know when I took these. I should turn off the camera. It's gonna waste the back generator. I mean, okay. As you said, I'm gonna have to relive and reconcile with the memories sooner or later. Maybe if I do get a bad one, I'll just make the post-surgery memory recall just hurt less.
Alright.
Maybe.
Armsy owes me one,
Well,
but I could restore your body a little bit.
I mean, I feel okay. Apparently, despite vomiting at least once every day for 4 months, or 3 months, I think, my stomach is still fine. I haven't been
Can't
losing
tell if that's
weight.
a blessing in disguise or not.
I mean, if the stomach had metamorphosized to be tougher, it probably would have gotten ejected by now.
You hope.
You know?
Because if you threw up your own stomach, that would kill you. You know that.
Yeah, that would not be good. I'm not a magician. Sure, I've seen weird things in Nevada, but I wasn't able to replicate.
Magic in my home world is strange too. Even I, the one who casts it, acknowledges that it is weird. It definitely breaks the rules. Often I describe magic as like you gave mortals God's cheat codes,
Oh.
and are simply if you perform up, up, down, left, right, select, start, you can make an effect.
Yeah.
that
Like God
copies
just
what
has a
God-
program on his computer called earth.exe.
Essentially, the weave, which is the easiest form of magic to understand from my home world, pretty much operates entirely under those rules. Prayers from gods are very similar, though that one technically is less cheating because you're actually asking a god who has the cheat codes
Wait,
to let you borrow
what?
them. Sorry. In my home world, gods are very real.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. I forgot,
But
yeah.
all the forms of magic are branched on those two principles. You are either typing the code yourself and getting it to work, but you have to be very smart to do it, or you're asking a god who actually has them to perform them for you. Essentially is the basis of the two forms of magic of my home world. There are sub
Right.
things going on. The druids typically borrow from specific gods. They're technically a warlock borrows from a powerful creature rather than through a traditional means. But ultimately it comes down to those two principles. You're either trying to do it yourself or you're asking someone who's better than you to do it for you and lend you that power.
I guess I'm doing the latter for this. We should probably
In my
sit
case,
down.
Chronomancy is actually an arcane spell. So I'm basically writing the cheat code into the weave and asking it to give me a result.
Can we?
But this spell is unique because you're the target, so
Should we
that's
sit
why
down
it
for
unfortunately
this?
has that finicky thing.
Yeah, come over here. Let's
It
take
can
down.
daze you. So
Right.
Yes.
It's them now.
So
Yeah,
it's
soft.
technically, if you're a more forthwith person and you're used to the realms of battle, you can 100% stay on your feet through this. However, given you're just a normal guy stuck in a shit situation, sitting down seems prudent.
Right.
Later on, Jeffrey, I
I've seen
appreciate.
too much shit. It could possibly not affect me.
Here's the thing. I appreciate
fucking hate
Jeffrey
that.
here is normal. I don't see this enough in my life. I
Uh,
miss Cherish
I'm-
because of this.
Not sure if that's meant to be a compliment.
one of my best friends, someone I deeply respect and cherish a lot, is relatively normal. She's a bit quirky, has emotional issues, and she's an engineer. But she likes to play it safe, pay her rent, and just do her job every day. She doesn't like to get caught up into adventures and danger and bullshit. She just wants to go have a coffee and a nice, safe life, which I can respect.
I see.
Charisu?
Yes, Cherisu.
That's not.
She's one of the few, well, minus her emotional issues, she really is one of the most normal people I know.
Yes, and like I said, as soon as we're done with all this bullshit, I'm grabbing you and we're going on a fucking year vacation.
You know I
I
can't
imagine
afford
that's
that.
a phrase said by a lot of people.
No, we can keep as long as we keep
Month
home hopping. Those adventurers won't find me, so we'll just keep with that plan.
I know.
They wouldn't
but still,
come to
like I
here,
said,
right?
I'd have to stay
No.
somewhere for a long term. I have people who spy on me regularly. But unless I
Oh.
sit down for a place for a long time, they're not going to mount an attack because I randomly visited a place in the middle of nowhere. At least they shouldn't.
I hope not.
They won't. You're smarter than that.
Scry is an
and
amazing
if they want to do a
spell,
stupid move... Oh.
but getting my exact location is tricky to do with the spell.
They only get a vague location.
If they used a spell like long range teleport, they have to be within a certain mileage of me. So they could do it if they could figure out where approximately I was. Like say, if I was somewhere just outside Saphira City and they knew that, and then they went to Saphira and then used long range teleport, they could teleport to my exact location. But we aren't close enough to Saphira for them to do that. So they have to be more careful.
Yeah.
I keep track of these
Plus, they don't
details.
know the dangers in the metaverse. Heck, they could piss
That
somebody
they
off
are
easily
learning.
offending
And
them.
my own world also had loads of dangers, so they aren't dumb, unfortunately. Sorry, you're here
I mean, we
overhearing
could
shit.
send an evil
Observe
corporate
yourself.
after them.
I'm just. It's a little bit much information to take in. I'm sorry.
Honestly, we shouldn't be spouting
Apologies.
so much, Magius.
Yes, you just focus on helping him out.
Alright.
No offense, but I thought the words that were about to arrive out of her mouth was "Who is we?"
Huh?
What?
That you were talking
You
quite
really
a bit.
have been watching a lot of horror movies, huh, bud?
I mean, look, it's every Friday the 13th movie.
I mean, to be fair, you have a ghost and a devil in your room. I feel like the
Oh,
reality
huh?
is stranger than fiction.
I thought you looked like an angel.
He's technically both.
No,
Both,
honey, I cast a spell, the angelic aspect, that grows me angel wings.
Wouldn't that burn you?
No, you see, I am harmed by good and silver. If you want to know stuff about devils, in case you do need to fight one, but
I hope not.
by just existing within them. So, for example, holy water is like acid to me. But if I don't touch it, nothing happens. So just because something has a holy order doesn't mean it hurts me. It just, what's the word for it? It's like you're staring at a bowl of acid. It's not going to jump out and attack you, but you feel uncomfortable because it's there.
Or that call of the void thing that you get when you're standing near a tall ledge.
That has to do with an interesting mental trick that occurs because your brain is freaking out from the vertigo, and then your desire to jump does not mean you want to die. It simply means that your brain is
It's trying to warn you.
thinks you want to jump. Yeah, it's a really dumb mental trick that your brain plays on you. making you
Super
feel like you
weird.
want to jump. Yeah. But no, it honestly, the feeling is a bit similar. I don't feel it as much because I've had it for so long now. But when I first cast the spell, it didn't feel amazing. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey,
But
I
I've gotten
figured out your
used to it
movie
since
situation, by the way.
Huh?
They decided to put all your more family-friendly movies up on the top shelf.
Oh.
That's so fucking mean.
I'm not even kidding. I looked
I mean,
up and I see
presumably the
Bolt, and then I see
person that used to
and
stay here
some
before
panda.
one of Mr. Armsy's brothers found this place was presumably taller than all three of us.
Really?
Okay, so I'm just gonna replace this bottom row and put the horror right here.
I
There
mean,
we
I've
Buddy, you
watched-
can barely reach yourself.
I mean,
Levitation.
I was about to say, she's a ghost.
What you
Ghosts
mean?
float, right?
Yeah, but I didn't see who
Technically,
floated,
I'm
so-
weightless, so
Huh.
yeah.
Doesn't mean the books don't have weight anyway.
But yes. Should we?
I know it's weird that despite what we are, that we seem relatively normal. I guess you could say this place has a way of affecting people.
Also,
You get so used to what's weird that you start becoming normal. It's strange.
I did not know
Maybe.
that was the thing.
Maybe if I lived in Zafira, that would be a similar case.
Your standards of normalcy change.
I did used to be a photographer before this all happened. Apparently, in
Maybe
memories I no longer have, I used to be a musician.
Maybe you could remember how to play the guitar. That'd
Or
be
the
nice.
piano. Certainly would give that instrument all the way over there an actual purpose.
Hmm. Just be careful, kid. Alright? I don't know what you'll
I'm happy.
remember. But I hope it's okay.
Don't worry, I have a range of potential memories for him to remember, good and bad.
It's technically a 50-50
Also-
on whether you remember something positive or negative. Literally on the dice. It's a
Yeah.
D&D D20 with a 10 above 10 or below 10 for a good or bad
Oh, you would just
result.
flip a coin.
Kind of thing. Yeah, you can just flip a coin if you want. Unless you have some kind of fucking will save that makes you more likely for a good result, it depends.
I don't know. Depends on how you
It
wanna
would
go
really
for it.
depend if this kid was significantly strong-willed or significantly weak-willed. Would I affect a negative or a positive to your will score?
50-50.
Let me guess.
So normal, okay. Then you sounds like you're just a flat D20, flip a coin. Okay.
Yeah, alright. You alright over there?
4? What?
You alright over there? Oh, you can just walk through that?
What? Oh.
You alright racing? What are you doing?
Up here, top corner. Click here, and then you can enter.
Oh, there's a.
Oh, what?
Oh, there's a hidden room.
The fuck do you mean?
And then hit that button.
Yep. I'm recording and streaming, you Daphnes.
I'm sorry.
Well, now I know that it's alright. Good to know. Good to know. Let's not bring this up in character.
I'm sorry, I just wanted to look really quick and then just all of a sudden sex
Honestly,
toys.
from an
I was
in-character
not aware that
perspective,
was a
secret
thing.
panic room. Secret panic room.
We
Just
could
make
call
use
it
of
that.
on
Alright,
everything.
we could just state that in character like you found it. Okay.
Secret panic room. Ah, cool. Why is there a bunch of...
Yo,
Oh, no.
let's just forget about that. Let's just forget about that. Pretend that doesn't exist.
For now. She stopped fucking laughing. Jesus Christ.
Okay. Alright, get out of your system.
Sorry.
It's like serious discussion
Yes,
over just
sorry.
you losing your shit.
I didn't realize she found a secret door. My bad.
Anyway, sorry. Okay.
That's okay. Alright.
Um,
Third tier spell. Bliss. Alright. For us, 6 seconds. I won't see anything, by the way. This is personal to you only. You will experience this memory. however long or short, up to an hour. You will relive this memory. By the way, by relive, it's like living through it in first person. You can even make perception checks to see if you can spot things you missed the first time. This is not you recalling a memory. This is you reliving a moment in time. That's why it's a chronomancy
Do you do a
spell.
roll, or am I gonna have to?
It's technically your will save. You get to roll. That's how D&D works. Characters roll for their shit. Characters roll.
So just give me a sec. Let me get a.
If I was a DM, I would roll if I'm making an attack or if I was causing something to happen to you.
To be fair,
But in
you're
this
also
case,
free to
this is
like.
something-
Technically, you're the one casting the spell, so it also, you're also free to roll. If
But
you so
unfortunately, it's one of those unique cases where it's your will save that makes the determination. So I feel like as a DM, it's fair for you to get your will
wish.
save.
In that case, I'll use flip a coin.
That's fine.
Okay.
You can roll on your chart of memories to see what you recall.
Alright, let me do flip. Alright, yeah, I got an option.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Since you're feeling his pulse, since you're feeling his hand and wrist in those 6 seconds, you'll see it spike. From his original resting heart rate to approximately adding 80 to it.
Breathe, breathe. You're back in reality. Just take a moment to process whatever it is you just saw, and to realize that it's a memory and that it's not happening right now.
Ow.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I bet your heart isn't feeling too great.
160 BPM.
You need to breathe. Control your breathing. Slow your heart rate. Focus. Squeeze my arm if you need to.
Alarmingly strong
Or
grip.
hurt me. Luckily, I have alarmingly strong skin.
Yeah.
That's it. Just focus on what's real. Focus on 5 things, 5 senses. Name something you can see, hear, smell, feel, taste. Think of those things.
Again, the same alarmingly strong grip.
He is strong. Gentle pat.
The kid's having an anxiety attack. I'm just trying to help him stop it before it gets worse. Or becomes a panic attack.
I can see. I'm just
Like
gently
Magius, you'll probably feel his pulse, even considering your part of your hand is on his wrist. It's 167 BPM.
Okay. I'm doing it. Look up at me. Hey.
Careful. Don't crowd him too
Slow.
much.
Deep breaths with me, okay? In and out. and out. Just gently, okay?
Alex.
Just
That's what happened.
What's Jeffrey's alignment?
Ultimately just neutral. Just neutral good. Like drifting towards lawful.
Okay. I just asked because if you committed sins, that moves you towards evil.
Yeah, no, you would know. Really sensing that.
hey. Right here. Okay? Just breathe. Do you need a hug? Okay.
You know, I was joking.
The grip loosens slightly.
Oh, thank fuck. Slowly. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. Shh. It's gonna be okay.
I put some tea on. It'll take a minute. I'll let you two.
How is it going to be okay? How?
Hey,
Are you sure I'm normal?
I'm guessing something bad happened.
You fucking think?
Hey, no need to swear with me.
I try to keep my hands as still as I can.
You don't need to.
I don't want to push.
It's fine. I can take it.
Push, no. I don't want to push. No, not again, not again.
Hey, oh. Okay. Hey, okay. Hey, Jeffrey. I know what it's like. Believe me. I lost my son. not possibly the same way you did.
I hope
no,
not. I hope
not some, but him.
I hope not. I hope.
Hey, I'm not finished. I'm not finished. But I'm still pushing and moving on for him. I'm not stopping. I'm still living my life. I'm doing him a favor. I'm doing what he would have wanted. As long as we keep them in our hearts and keep our remembrance of them, it's gonna be okay. We still have them close. Even if accidents happen, they still love you.
I don't know about that.
They still care.
We all commit sins sometimes, Jeffrey.
Would you sense which specific sin he committed?
No.
Where it felt
He would have
strongest?
just had a flash. He would have felt a flash of evil, but not enough to know what happened. Just to know that you had a selfish moment is the D&D description. You had a moment of selfishness, but you regret it, so there's a difference when you regret it.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay.
But to go back, we all commit sins sometimes, Jeffrey. But whether you forgive yourself doesn't matter. It's what you do after. Do you choose to redeem, to repent? Or do you choose to give yourself a break and say, nah, it wasn't that bad? That's the difference between a sinner and a man who simply made a mistake.
I don't even know how long ago it was. Could have been.
Hey, better way to put it. Just... Do you have regrets?
Do I
And do you
regret-
want to make sure that never happens again?
Do of course I fucking do. Of course I.
No?
And that's fine.
Do you want to make
Jeffrey.
sure that...
That's fine, Jeffrey. But that's step one. You regret it. What she's trying to say is step two. How are you going to make up for it? He has a cup of tea in his hand, by the way. His hand that you clearly brewed. If you don't do something, the guilt will eat you alive for the rest of your life. It might not even go away, but if you don't do something to make up for it, it'll eat you every single day.
Probably
So you
did.
need to find something.
For all I know, it probably did. Before this damn infection took it away. Maybe.
Hey. Again, I've been there. I regret shit I've done in the past.
Not in the same way. Not in the same way. You didn't.
I didn't want.
You didn't kill him.
I'm not the person to have this conversation. With me and Truffle's history, I don't know if I'm the one who should talk about this or not.
I got this. Hey.
Jeffrey, the simple fact is that you are crying, which means you're a better man or a woman than me or any of the people I have known.
You have regrets and you want to do better from that. That is what you need to do. To improve. you show that you're a better person than that.
Jeffrey, do you want comfort or do you want truth? Which do you believe you need right now?
I already experienced a cup of the fucking truth.
Alright. That's good. You fucked up. That's real.
No
It
fucking
happened.
wonder Hay was questioning me whether or not I wanted it all. Shit.
But you're here. So what do you do now?
I don't know. To learn to figure something out. Figure out how I can live with the fact that I just.
Okay. Okay.
Regret is a brutal thing, Jeffrey. But
I'm not even
you'll
sure
be
I
okay.
should say it. I've only known you guys for like
Okay.
a fucking hour.
Yeah, it's okay.
Allow me. Nice.
Your comfort, I am reality. I guess in a way that me and you balance each other out, honey.
Look, do you want me to... Okay. How about I share you something that happened with me?
I don't know if a comparison point is the right idea.
Jeffrey, you didn't commit this
It's-
out of malice from what I'm reading here. It sounds to me like it was an accident.
It's an
I'm not
accident.
saying
I
it
didn't
makes
mean
it
to
better.
push. I didn't mean to push.
But
Hey,
that's probably...
I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it.
hey. I know it's mostly not worth anything, but I'll tell you a bit about me. And if you feel comfortable, you can say what happened there. You're talking to a person who was obsessed once. Obsessed with a power that drove her into a craze of I don't care what happens. Killed anything that got in my path, and I regret it to this day. I never intended any of it, but thankfully, I met some people that put me in my place, and a lot of friends helped me see the error of my ways. They helped me through the situations. They were there for me. Helped.
Sorry.
And
Sorry, Jeffrey. You're looking at it too
I want to...
We'll not be the best people
Yeah.
to help you deal with the sin of
I don't know. Maybe if Nicole was here, I don't.
Hey. Look. Stuff happens. But you have friends here to help you along the way, don't you? You have a bunch of people here to help you.
Me,
Well,
as me and you, Magius, have a bit different views.
I know. Just... Are you wanting to improve and make sure that doesn't happen again?
Of course.
I think it won't happen again.
Okay.
He clearly regrets it,
Cookie.
which is good. Very good.
Of course I'm not going to be able to do it again. He's
Cookie.
fucking dead!
That's not what I mean, Jeffrey.
Oh, sorry.
That's not what...
It's okay.
I'll be clear. And I will say this. This is the piece I need to say. That's not what I mean, Jeffrey. You want to know the worst thing you can say to someone? The way is do you send them down the path of sins and evil? Because that's all I did for years, Jeffrey. All I did was convince humans to sin. You want to know the simplest, easiest words to do that was? It's fine, man. You didn't mean it. I'm sure it'll be okay. I can fix this. We can cover it up. I know a way to hide a body. You didn't do anything wrong. Those are the words that hurt people because you take away that sin from them. You take away those feelings and you make it feel like it's okay. And because of that, they'll do it again. I'm not saying you're gonna hurt him again. I'm saying the worst thing someone can do is make you feel like it's okay to hurt. When it's not, and you know that. You know it's not okay
Cookie.
to hurt people. And that's what I meant by not do it again. What I meant was that you regret it, and that's a good thing. Because the people who don't regret it are the ones who fall apart. Guilt hurts, but guilt's a reminder that we fucked up. Guilt is a reminder, not that hurt means something to us. And it means we won't fall apart and won't let ourselves easily forgive ourselves for sins so that we can be better than those sins. And so we can look back at our mistakes and at some point forgive ourselves. Whatever day that might be. But the pain is important because it hurts now, but it means something. It's a good thing. It means you're not fucking horrible. It means that you are human. And that you regret. And that's a good thing.
I don't deserve to wear it. I don't deserve to wear it.
Hey. You loved him.
I loved him and I killed him.
Was it on purpose?
No. I didn't realize the window was... I didn't realize...
Then here's the
realize
thing,
the windows.
Jeffrey. He still loves you. Just because it was an accident doesn't mean that killed his love for you. He possibly knows you didn't mean it. He forgives you, and I know it. Continue to wear it with pride. Don't forget him. Keep your lover close. Always. Don't lose the one person that made you happy. The one that changed you. For the better or for the worse. He was there and you loved him. Wear it with pride.
Maybe, just maybe, it would help if the last thing you remembered about him wasn't the worst thing possible.
Maybe. I'm sorry about the swearing. It was probably the stupid infection.
Hey. You're just acting normal. It happens.
I got an important question for you, Jeffrey. Because I know how fear works and anxiety works. So I don't ask this out of cruelty, but I ask this because I know what happens if you wait. Do you want to remember more? While you still have the strength to do so.
I don't know. Oh,
Oftentimes,
I
when
want to.
Often when you're
Jeffrey.
traumatized, like getting into a crash. If you don't go and drive the next day, you will become afraid of cars. And the longer you wait and the longer you tell yourself you'll feel better, the greater that fear and anxiety grows. So I ask it now, not because I want to be cruel, because I know that if you wait, you'll become too terrified to remember. And I don't want to do that to you. I don't want to impart that anxiety upon you.
I don't know if this would be the same reaction I'd get on a hospital bed. If I remembered it then. I don't know, maybe I'd have more context. Maybe I'd have something. Maybe I'd have something. I
I
try,
can do this
and
3
it does
more
that.
times before I'm out of magic for the day.
I don't want
3
to
more chances
waste.
for you to remember something that is worth it.
Hey, Jeffrey. I'm not the best
I'll let you
memory stuff, I will admit. But the best thing to do is
One memory at a time.
just one at a time. And I will say this. Remember what I said earlier? Even if they're all bad, think about something. Will that change you?
I don't know, maybe.
Okay.
I just...
It's in the past. It's no longer affecting anything. Remember this. Okay?
A reminder of him around my fucking neck. I never remember wearing it even before I got kidnapped.
Jeffrey.
Do you remember when you were kidnapped?
August of last year.
If you have an exact time and date, I can actually force up a specific memory.
I still remember it. I don't think you need to bring
We're
it
not-
back.
Okay.
We're not gonna do that.
I still remember why
I'm
it
saying-
happened.
What I'm trying to say is don't let any of these new memories affect you or your friendships. You're still you. Taking it one at a time, step by step. Some of them might be bad, but most of them might be good. Such is life. We all do stuff that we're not proud of. We all do stuff that is amazing.
Honestly, if that's
I mean,
the worst
heck.
memory you have, I'm assuming the rest are pretty good. Your odds are
Maybe.
good for that.
I don't know.
Do you
What I'm
want to
trying
try the
say
next
is,
one?
Right now, if Jeffrey means so much, if they mean so much to you, that you should remember why they meant so much to you. That's what I mean. Because at the end of the day, you don't want your only memory to be the worst memory of them. You want to remember why you cared, not just that it ended.
It ended because I didn't remember my own strength.
Then you work hard, knowing your body and yourself.
I can try again. Maybe. I'm just fearful of it now.
Of course, you'll always have this anxiety, but don't let it stop you. Let it guide you. That's what anxiety does. It guides your decisions, but it does not have to be a complete wall.
Right.
We fear because fear tries to protect us. That's why when you look at a cliff, you feel scared. But sometimes you need to climb that mountain, even if you're scared. The fear is there to protect you, not to stop you. That's the important difference.
Mm-hmm.
It does not make your decisions. It just warns you that it's dangerous.
Or it feeds you.
Okay, not all of us have nightmare abilities to eat negative emotions. Anyway,
That's me, anyways. Also, thanks for the meal. Shade? Not the fucking time.
Huh?
The best way to
Don't
put
worry
it, that's
about
my
it.
dream.
Don't worry about it. There may or may not be
But don't
extra
think much
dimensional
into it.
creatures that feast on bad emotions in your nightmares.
Huh? Maybe they would have loved me after that happened.
I hate saying this, but you're not wrong.
Just give me your fucking hand.
What?
I want to know why I loved
Alright,
him.
Okay. Okay. Third tier spell. Bliss.
Never tails, on God.
Dude, okay, I got a question. Why the fuck does this spell never work?
You know how it is.
It is
never
literally a
works.
50-50.
No.
It is literally a 50-50.
No. Truffles. Every time with your own character, bad, and bad. Now with him, bad. It's only gotten bad.
Look, okay, statistically, someone should have rolled heads eventually. Eventually. But the fact that everyone's rolled tails is not my fault.
Maybe the fault is the coin.
Maybe I need a dice.
Well,
Maybe it's
Wicker rolled
Maybelline.
dice. Oh my god, I almost forgot you were here. No, Wicker rolled dice, but he always rolled low. Truffles rolled low. Oh yeah, that's right. She relived her entire. Oh Jesus Christ, I forgot she relived that. Anyway,
Damn,
yeah,
that's
no.
rough.
Yeah, no shit. That's the problem. This spell has never fucking worked.
I
Not to mention, even if we were using,
50-50 odds.
not to mention, even if we
But
were
it's
using a
always-
dice at this stage, it would be with disadvantage.
I call fucking bullshit. It's never been good. I call 100% negative. I have never seen this fucking thing work once.
Okay, if I can
Oh,
target
boy,
in time
sir.
period, it doesn't fail. It only fails if I have to give control
fucking
up
luck.
to my target.
Actually,
but my
quick
targets
check.
always have the
With
worst luck
disadvantage, roll
possible.
twice.
The only time
Lowest number was
Bliss
a
worked
6.
without failure was because
So,
someone
yeah, I'm gonna say-
exact same time, which
On
means I could
job.
target it, which means it can't fail. That was a rare case where someone knew the exact same date and time. That's only happened
Okay,
once
you know
in
what?
its
You know
entire
what? You know
history.
what? We're doing this. I'm doing something. Okay, you know what? Fuck
Okay,
this.
alright.
Before
Well, we don't know what
you
his
do
result
that
was.
shit,
Alright. Back it up in time.
but before you do that shit, because I'm tired of this, Mag's gonna try to look through any dreams of possibly an old memory and, well, try to pinpoint a date for Cookie. Try to find a good dream that
Well,
looks
the problem is
to reality and
God,
find out
how
a
am I supposed to
date.
pinpoint that date?
It's a date that I can give you.
Yeah, okay. I can work off of that, I suppose.
You try. I apologize. I'm just
Yeah, no,
tired
it's
of
fine.
fucking.
You should know, it's just
So,
funny.
I-
It's just funny.
So, what do I guess?
A dream of vague memories of speakers, lights, and a microphone.
She is searching around for any date.
Only one date spotted. A calendar, a vague calendar with the only thing stated as October 2021.
Yeah, fucking October. October 2021.
Okay, do you have a
Looks
time of
musical.
day? Was the sun high, the sun low? I can probably...
It looks like night. I saw a bunch of lights on. Like all over. So it looks like night.
So we've got an 8-hour period. No, most humans get off of work.
It has to be
around-
before that incident.
Yeah, so I'm guessing that has to be
Before
good.
then.
Okay,
I can
let's
try it.
try that, and then I'll try another one. This is all I can do
I can
to
target
help
up
you.
to an hour at a time. So I could shoot for the middle, and I could target around 8 o'clock. 8 p.m. on that night.
Okay, do that then.
I mean,
Fine.
it's
Actually,
a wild guess, but I guess it's all we got.
And then you can tell me what happened during that time period, and I can figure out if I was early or late.
Yeah. All right.
okay.
So this is a deduction game, but
Now we have a
you
fucking
only really
dirt.
need one guess for you to be able to determine what time we're supposed to be. All right. Targeting
I fucking
time
hate myself.
and acts set. You will now relive 8 to 9 p.m. on that date.
Cookie,
But
why have you not done this with truffles?
because
The
I
fact of the
don't
date.
know the times most of those shits.
You
that shit that
don't
happened during
remember?
I know the date with the alley incident because I was there for it. I do not know the date. I know the date of her town burning. I don't know the dates of the other things because I only came into Truffle's life the last 2 years of her life. It doesn't mean I remember everything about her.
A lot of the stuff in the metaverse points to the book.
Yes, but
Oh.
I can only recover an hour at a time. That's not useful enough.
Okay, then we're gonna start doing this because this is actually more important.
Oh, that.
So,
Sorry,
Oh, you didn't do it yet, right?
third tier spell Bliss. Target.
I guess we're going. I don't know. 16th of October, 8 p.m.
16th
Mhm.
of October, 8 p.m.
2021.
2021. Set. And now you relive that whole fucking hour. In 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hmm.
Was it a good day?
Well, he was a nice man.
No, you were having dinner. I guess you guys have dinner at 8 where you are. Good to know.
What? No, I was helping him move speaker equipment.
He said
Oh,
he said he was a nice man.
oh I heard dinner. Well, fuck me.
Are you hungry? I literally just made food.
I mean, you
I
can have
technically...
you can have my plate that
okay,
you made if
I
you
don't
want.
get hungry. Eating is optional for me, remember? I do like
I will
to
still
eat,
make
don't get me
you
wrong,
dinner.
but I don't get hungry.
Neither do I.
It's the thought that matters in that case, I suppose. But
Mhm.
no, I was helping him move speaker
Also-
equipment for an event.
Oh,
helping him
so
move
when was the event
instruments.
supposed to?
I remember him saying that the concert's at 11.
Okay, so we had 8 to 9.
Do you want me to try and look at 11 and see what happens?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Let's target
So,
slightly before
same
11,
day,
because I'm
11.
assuming you performed with them. You probably would have had some before
I
concert.
probably
James.
did. He was excited.
Okay.
Do
I will
around
target-
10.
Well,
Maybe
no, because it's an
10:30.
hour. So 10:50. 10:30? Sure. 10:30 to 11:30.
October
Target
16th,
set.
2021.
10:30 to 11:30. Set.
Hmm.
6, 5,
You'll sense his heart rate
4,
slowing down back to his resting
3,
point,
2,
spiking to 100 for a second, but then back down.
1.
Oh, so that's why.
You learned something.
He gave me a kiss before he went on stage.
Oh.
Performed for a open mic night. Everyone liked it. I saw such joy in his eyes. I felt a lot of joy in mine. Then I got a little into the music, into the singing, and just started swearing a lot, but that was part of the song.
Modern music.
I wasn't aware my voice could go that low.
We all have talents.
Before we went onto stage, he gave me a big kiss and a hug.
Lovely. Did the
Well,
concert end at the half hour? Well, no, concerts usually go a while, don't they?
There were,
I'm
there
a
were only
little
5
old.
minutes left after it ended.
Oh, okay.
We got
I'm sorry
cheered.
you didn't get the whole goose.
We got cheered, and Alex went backstage and he spun me around. And then I spun him around. And he said I was at risk of breaking his back. How hard I was squeezing. Thank you. At least I guess that might shed it into a more positive light. The incident started with an argument.
I think even those who love each other deeply fight. It happens. It doesn't mean you don't love each other.
It started with an argument about how I kept saying our music wasn't perfect. I guess I must have just been saying that just to say we could always be better. We could always top ourselves, but I guess he didn't see it that way. But
you're not the only one to have that, Jeffrey. A lot of artists have perfectionism.
Concert was wonderful. I can't pinpoint what song we played, but despite the fact that we did, but
it's okay.
The lights illuminating us are both terrifying and uplifting.
I'm sorry bliss is so limited to only an hour. Wish I could have helped you remember that whole day.
It's fine. Those 2 hours will have to do.
I have
good.
1 more hour.
Not bad.
Last cast in, if you want one more.
I guess, would you like October 1st? Because that's possibly when he was talking to you about wanting to do the concert and stuff.
I don't know if backtracking's
I
the
don't
right way.
know, but there's probably nothing now come out of trying to do 2 a.m. of 17th. Probably nothing's gonna come out of it. I was probably just asleep. So yeah, maybe.
What?
Why not?
So maybe.
Just do that.
Why 2 a.m.? Yeah, let them think.
You want to try 2 a.m. or you want to try October 1st?
You
That is up to
2
you.
a.m. of the night of the concert.
We were probably tuckered out. Maybe the day before. Yeah,
What time?
October 15th, 9 p.m.
Okay, I could do that.
Maybe we were rehearsing.
Third tier spell. And October, double checking, October 19th, 9 p.m.
15th.
Okay. October 15th, 9 p.m. Okay. Target set. Go. 6, 5,
His heart rate rises.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh. I shouldn't say.
What? What?
Evidently, I must have left him quite a lot.
Okay.
Yes, I know that's what you were implying, but still.
Shut up!
What were you thinking, hon?
Huh?
What were you thinking, honey?
I
Hey.
was trying not to think about it too hard. I was trying so hard. I was trying not to think about it. I was trying.
At least you're making me relive the memories and you're not living them with me, thankfully.
I know, but I know what you were implying. I'm a fucking virgin, okay?
No, you're.
I thought you two were together.
He is.
We are together, but she's the first girl I've ever dated, and I have never touched in the fucking unbelievable amount of time I've been alive. I had never had interest in romantic relations. Believe it or not.
I have been slowly helping them.
I mean,
But
there's a
don't they do
difference between
something?
asexual and aromantic.
I don't know what I am. Maybe I'm hoping.
If you don't
I'm
have
very
interest in
English, that I don't get
romance, then
feelings.
it's aromantic.
Well, I guess it's a little different, Jeff.
If you've no interest in
I had no interest in romance
that,
because
then
I
it's
never
asexual.
had a reason to pursue it.
So, sorry.
No,
What I'm trying to say.
the reason why is he's never
She's
had
the first person
love and
to
stuff.
ever pursue me. So I never. When I say I wasn't romantic,
Uh.
I mean I was never pursued or been pursued in my entire life.
Well, in that
I mean,
fashion,
I had
I
even
assume.
girls hit on me. Don't get me wrong. When I was playing God, that happens. But I was just never interested.
Don't you have the...
Oh.
Look, sorry if I made you uncomfortable in that regard.
No, hon,
But-
you're fine. You're fine. Your love is beautiful. I'm just. unbelievably shy about this, and I know that's
Well,
weird.
I mean, I guess I could infer just from context
I
that, at
mean,
least with the
I can make
dog
it
tags,
worse.
Alex used to be a soldier, so.
Yes, but I'm sure he was
Nice.
very fit.
He,
I mean, I can fix that.
I mean,
Well, make your
Uh,
flustering worse.
a soldier certainly knows how to follow orders.
Because of you, I have gotten used to kissing, okay? Just the other stuff is still hard.
Mm,
It just...
Look,
And
it,
look, I wasn't always... I wasn't always
I'm
a-
going to be willing to say at all is simply that, well, at least I know he was a good soldier. He knew how to follow orders.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Sorry,
I joke a
sorry.
lot, Jeffrey. But without getting too deep into
it's
my
not even
history,
October.
I'm not even trying to be mean. I'm just... No, I say that word a lot too much today. I think I'm freaking...
Sorry.
Jeffrey, I wasn't always a good
They say that.
I hate admitting it this way, but the truth of the matter is for most of my life, the reason I didn't pursue love is because I didn't try. I was a creature with a purpose, and I served it for most of my existence. It wasn't until later that I tried for more than what I was. It wasn't until later, and even then, I was still
Well,
arrogant, selfish.
I mean, look, if you didn't
And
think about it, you
I-
didn't think about it. There isn't no any shame in that. I'm not gonna mock you for probably
wanted to
being
do-
like probably my age cubed and still, because it just wasn't in your interests.
Yeah, so all I had an interest in was power and rising the ranks, and
And now his interest is me. At least
Yeah.
I hope.
I don't know. I guess upon reflection, it kind of sucks to know that things could have been better.
I
Hey,
mean, a
things
ghost
are
and a
better
devil
now,
does
honey.
sound like a good romance story.
Yeah.
I'm an imp devil. I'm not even a high-level devil. I'm the lowest level there exists. That's a native
I'm
of hell.
technically a Pokemon.
I don't know. There's probably
Right, I don't
weirder
think I
out
ever
in the
talked to you about
metaverse.
that.
A fucking transformer came to check up on me at one point.
That is entertaining.
Yeah.
Apparently,
I know
another one of
Decepticon.
Armsy's fucking friends.
Hmm.
That's why it's still confused. How many people does he know?
Oh, he
Am I going to
knows
get
a
the
shit
mayor
ton.
of the
He even
fucking
knows
city?
a person. He also knows the High Priest.
Why do
Okay,
you
if you say
say
it like that, they won't know what you
the?
Priest.
Well, like the Pope?
Big tall guy has 3 eyes on one side. He's kind of pretty good, strong.
Okay, so presumably not the Pope.
Basically, he's. No, he's basically. A god. 4 gods in one.
What the fuck is this rabbit?
A really nice guy.
I mean, evidently he rescued
I'm
me.
not gonna go into detail of how we. I'm not gonna go into detail about how we became friends.
Look, Priest is like closer to a real god. I'm just a fucking shell of a god with like 1, 2 followers.
I mean,
3 technically.
No.
Since I gained
listen,
that back.
okay, if it's bad memories, then well, I know better than to try and push those
Oh my
boundaries.
god.
After all, I've just had those
I'm
boundaries
your
forced
boyfriend.
open.
It's hard to view me as a god, because you have to view me as some authority above you, but you're my partner, making you my equal.
I mean, I worship you.
Okay, honey. I appreciate the lovingness, but what I mean is you technically don't qualify as a follower due to circumstance.
You own
Trumpers
my soul.
qualify as the... Yes, I have a contract, but that doesn't make you a follower. Religion's weird like that. Unless you start praying to
Okay,
me regularly, like I'm your actual god, would that work?
Okay,
And I wouldn't want that
I-
anyway, because you're my
I'm
partner.
going to restrain myself. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I mean, considering the memory you just
You-
accidentally got me to live.
Well, it's a good one. And it took your mind off of things, so it's probably for the best.
I mean, 3 out of 4 isn't that
And
bad.
also, hey, and well, now you know that you did love him. A lot.
I mean, yeah. At least enough to know that you probably would still love me. Really would be happy I'm still carrying this necklace. I mean, I don't know. I don't know for sure. It's not like I could go and ask him. And I'm not even sure you can. Unless you want to find a way
No.
to travel 4 centuries into the fucking past.
I'm sorry. Fourth dimensional being in my head just gave me a sentence, and I just went no.
Is it that shade
Okay,
person?
you scared
or...
me.
Or, I mean, I'm not gonna.
No, it's another demon that I made a pact with named Elvis. He's trying to get involved in shit, and I'm just like, no, fuck off.
Goodness. Okay, I'll only ask one more thing, but I will have to ask you to leave the room.
Why is that?
Maybe.
Mhm.
I mean, are you capable of reheating the Parmesan? I mean,
Yes.
it's probably gone cold by now.
Well, I mean, thanks to that deal, to that person, like I said, snaps her fingers in a flame. Sorry.
You know, you didn't have to use a fire spell to reheat Parmesan. The chances of burning it are unbelievably high.
We have a fucking microwave.
I'm a cook. No,
doesn't
microwave
mean-
food's horrible.
I mean,
unless
unless you
it's
want to
certain
reheat
things.
it in the oven again. I guess.
Also, I actually remember that I've been holding a fucking cup of tea this whole time that went cold.
Well, true. It's probably cold as well. You'll probably have to make another.
Well, that's fine.
Let
I mean, I
the person who makes Italian food actually do this.
Usually, when I get Italian food, I remember in the first good memory that I was shown, he was talking about.
Let's still hot water
Italian
the kettle.
fast
I'm just
food.
gonna leave the.
I'm not sure if that
He has
counts.
a cup with the bag in it still. Just gonna leave the hot water in there. It'll brew up in like a minute.
Thank
You
goodness.
see on her hand is like the lightest flame possible as she just hovers over the food. As
I
it,
mean, I'm not
instead
sure.
of a microwave where it makes it all soggy, it just looks steamed and good to go.
Suppose so.
There you go.
Thank you.
Place not hot anymore,
I mean,
obviously.
It's a little farther away, but. Oh, well, never mind. Sorry. Left my head. But. Where's the fork?
Oh,
Oh, thank you.
there you go. Mhm.
I mean, not so good. It's one of the
I hope
one
you-
of the other days. I'm probably not going to vomit today.
Hmm.
Thankfully,
I would hope not.
maybe it's slowly
mean,
verging to once
My
every 3
stuff is
days.
amazing.
Still make me want to
Yeah.
restore you, but if you think you'll be fine, I won't spoil the
Okay.
Explore. In
Hey.
what way?
Restaurant.
No words. The restoration
I like him.
spell can restore your body. Not the same as a healing spell restore. This is more like if your body's weakened from disease or injuries, it can make you strong again. The game terms is constitution, which makes it weird to talk about it, but essentially it restores that. So it's
I don't know. I
healing.
probably
It
have
makes
a
your
neutral
overall health
modifier
better.
for it, presumably.
If
I mean,
you
I've
are fine, then it won't do
I've
much.
lived
It's
in
just if you add
Nevada
any
for
negatives,
like most of my remaining, or presumably more than my remaining memory.
the only way you can get
No.
constitution damage like that is if you were dealing with poor health for a long period of time, in which case it can add up from a disease.
Especially considering that when I was rescued, it was September. And it's June. Slowly moving into July.
But if you're sure that
Right.
throwing up isn't damaging your body, then this should be okay.
I'm 25. Growing up for me has stopped.
Yeah,
How?
we're not gonna get any taller, hon. But neither are we. We're not exactly that tall. When you see Kristoff, you realize what a normal
I'm
person's
undead.
height
I
is
can
like.
technically
Yeah,
just
no, I
grow
don't
my
think the
height
immortals
to
know
whatever
how
I
well
like, but I don't.
a guy from the
I mean,
from
I'm
the
a shapeshifter, and
2000s
yet I
would
choose to be
age.
You know, I'm a shapeshifter, and yet I choose to be relatively small because I don't like being big. You realize most of my life I was only 1 foot tall, right? It feels weird being big.
Also, I had an idea, and I'm kind of pissed at myself that I never thought of it before. Remember how we're missing a really key part to Truffle's memories, especially, you know, the Scarlet part, where what you did afterwards was Scarlet?
I guess, do you remember when it happened?
There's no time in the dream realm.
Wicker has the time.
No, what I mean is time is a concept in the dream realms because remember how
The what?
Wicker was possibly physical there. You know him.
That's not what I mean. The nature of the spell is weird because I have to target a memory in a time, but because dreams are relative, like a 1 minute could be hours in a dream, I have no idea how the hell to target it. Which means she would have to remember it off the 50-50 that keeps failing.
What god?
But you know why it keeps failing, because that
I don't
fucking
know.
writer is
All I'm given
adjusting
to
the numbers on
understand,
us.
maybe an hour of a sleeping person gives you more than a few hours of memory.
That's what I'm hoping is the case, because I could target the moment she passed out that day on the couch.
And also,
but she also
dream
might
realm?
Okay, I got an idea.
The entire, if I do that,
I got
she
an
will
idea.
relive the entire nightmare. That means there's a chance she will relive the entire nightmare of her
Relive
getting...
the ending.
But what if I get screwed and 1 hour cuts off at the ending?
I know of somebody who actually has that. The correct information.
What if Jeffrey's correct? And if I cast it on a dream, you remember more than an hour because
you got
dreams
4 uses. You got 4 hours
time.
out of me.
Yeah, they recharge at the end of the
What
day.
I mean is,
my
we
5 spells
talk
back
to
later.
somebody else. Okay, somebody who knows about the dream realm and stuff. Either A, Master Lulu, or B, we talk to Runa. Because they actually know a thing or two. And I'm getting word from Runa in my head that they have a good estimate idea of when the exact time was for the dream.
And I suppose...
because of what Jeffrey said, now I'm worried it doesn't matter. I'm worried if I target the time, she'll remember more than an hour. And she might remember a lot of things she didn't want to.
Cookie. Do we have a fucking choice anymore?
You have to take the good with the bad, right?
She's already negative as could be.
And,
I heard that Scratch was doing a pretty good job with her mood, and she talked with me too. So I was letting her handle it.
And at least with the first memory you showed me, we came home happy.
surprisingly, Wicker and Scratch have been doing very good to Truffles.
I know what needs to be done for Truffles, it's just depending on when she actually wants to do it.
I'm sure she wants to act, but things
No.
are getting in the way.
I'm saying, when is she gonna finally accept herself and put her soul back?
I don't know what you mean by that.
Clara was not supposed to exist, you know.
Yes, but I can't help that she has a soul core.
And what I'm
can't
saying
just-
is more the fact of since both are broken, combine both together to fix it again.
Look, I don't know how to do that chimera bullshit. And in my home world, there is a process for doing that. But that process is irreversible, and it creates something called an abomination. It also destroys the memories of both souls once you fuse them using this method.
But you have that means of getting them back, right? For all intents and
What I'm trying to
purposes,
say is
my long-term memory is shot to shit. Sure, at least the 4 hours you gave me are more recent. But... and that means they'll stay in my memory longer.
What she's
'Cause they're
talking
in
about
short-term
is
memory
using two
now.
souls that used to be one together. The problem is the only magic in my world that exists that can do that.
I mean,
Wreck the
technically I
memories
did
of
it
the
in
two
the
people.
past, but I did that with fucking Melissa, so I need to talk to her.
I mean, I don't... Look,
Wicker's
okay.
memories were also destroyed. If we used the cursed blood to fuse them, God forbid that. But even Wicker
No,
lost
Wait,
all the
wait.
memories
I'm
from their
saying
Mega
I
Beast
would
cells.
have to talk. I would have to talk to Melissa, aka
Your Mega
the
Beast
girl
machine
that was
also
originally
had
with me.
issues. You barely remember your Pokemon memories, and your human memories split off into a Melissa.
Technically,
What I'm
Melissa was
saying
my
is-
other.
If I
We
could
don't
propose
have
an
any
idea,
perfect way. Sorry.
maybe
Yes,
a
Jeff.
weird term to say, but maybe homebrewing it a little bit. Figuring out a different way to do that spell. So the memories stay intact. Maybe combining it with that spell you used on me. I don't know. I don't know magic that much. I think when I used to play, I was
this isn't
just...
because the spell has a failure. So, this is something I know about from my world, because it is a custom spell. Look, every abomination in my home world, people don't remember this because I'm older than most. But think of a really famous creature from my world, the owlbear. That's
I
not
fucking love
naturally
that thing.
occurring. That's not naturally occurring.
I-
That was
I-
the soul of an owl actually fused with a bear by a wizard. It destroyed both their memories and created the owlbear. The reason I know that when you fuse two souls together, that everything about them is lost, is because there's several other instances of these creations throughout my history. And even the ones that were mixed with man don't
Wait,
remember their
the-
humanity.
Wait,
The reason why I'm
hang
saying
on.
is if I was able to. Yes.
If the memories get destroyed when the souls fuse, maybe there's a way to extract the memories before you do that.
Clara, for all intents and purposes, is a copy of all her memories, as she is right now.
Yes, which is not good considering she's turning gray and Truffles is turning dark. That's what I mean
I don't know how to
by
fix
they're
that.
both.
I don't know.
That's what I mean by we need to
remember
fix that shit and make them whole.
I remember
Because
a recent...
one, there's no yin and yang.
I remember a recent game I looked up footage of, like, having some kind of super machine or something that could separate memories from souls. Even if, in the game's context, it was using that to try and siphon them for power usage, but...
I'm worried.
I don't know.
I worry about this.
That rabbit's more a
because
mechanic friend. Maybe he could figure something out. I don't know.
The reason I
He's
worry
with
about
you,
this
so
is
clearly
because
knows something, right?
the reason I worry about this is because I don't know if that'll work. Because souls from my world are weird.
I'm just spitballing.
No, I know. And I hate it because I think this is one of the few disadvantages of my fucking homeworld. Because a lot of people's souls aren't attached to their memories, I've found in these worlds. But
But don't
mine
forget,
are.
Truffles is weird. Truffles
Yeah,
is no
she's
longer from
worse
your world.
because
Truffles is
she
Undertale.
inherited a fucking Undertale heart. In an Undertale, your memories are also attached to the soul core. So she's
shouldn't be too
doubly
surprised.
attached to him. Literally, the core of her soul has all of her memories. To separate her memories from her core would be to expunge her soul.
I briefly had the moment of, wait, Undertale is real, and I remembered, oh, right, yeah, another rabbit named Max basically revealed to me that fucking Fortnite is real. Anything's possible. I forgot what I even said earlier about how anything is happening.
So the problem is, Magius, the unique nature of our soul cores is that our memories are a core. The only time that those are scrubbed clean is if you go into reincarnation.
Well, here's the thing about Undertale, that's the thing. If you combine soul, it does not make it makes a new person, but all those memories are combined into one. The only thing that's different in Undertale, the only thing that's different is the fact that your form changes. So yes, it would still be Truffles. It would be 100% just Truffles, but they would have a different form. They would no longer
Shay, do you
be
realize you are
Truffles.
absolutely terrifying for a friend?
I mean,
here,
it's
right?
more the axe getting close to me.
Oh,
The fact that
sorry.
she's armed to the teeth.
I don't know if there's really a way to get rid of that.
Hang on. Put it in there. The sword
You
I
failed.
can't get rid of.
Put that
Sadly.
back.
I don't think it's a good, I don't think it'll make a good
fundamentally,
umbrella
it's there.
stand.
Okay.
Right, thank you.
Hey, no, I was talking to me.
We could talk Truffle's issues another time. Jeffrey doesn't need to get caught up in it.
The silhouette looks
Potato.
familiar, but I can't place why. Or I guess the general form looks familiar. Not
You
the-
recognize this bitch? Sorry. Why'd I say
What?
that?
Hey!
What's wrong with me?
I mean, I don't really know what, but
I mean,
maybe where I
she's an
came from, it was
ex-villain,
a-
again.
maybe where I came from, it was probably a. I mean, I don't remember much about what Undertale is.
Technically, I'm from a spin-off series named Glitch Tale. Here you go. Hands you an iPad with it playing. Yeah, that's me, Noir. I died
That's-
against it. That hurt.
That explains why it felt familiar.
Again, unfortunately, both of us are characters from games.
I mean, for all I know, I could be a character from
All
a
three
game.
of you.
So
But-
I guess our situations are different. You were the main villain for a freaking fan series, and I am the BBEG of a D&D campaign.
You're not.
Yes,
I mean, you're not
I'm the
that big,
bad guy.
bad, or evil.
Well, I was the
now.
owner of a cult, rising as a devil to become a god, succeeded, and then had my town sieged, overthrown, and my religion burnt and destroyed.
Oh. And yet here you
For
are,
a small time,
trying to
I
help me
wielded a lot of
refresh some
power.
memories.
I did turn into a giant dragon, kill a few paladins, rise an entire town of monsters to try to fight back our invaders. from a D&D perspective, I probably was some epic final battle for a campaign. For me, it was the worst day of my life as everyone I knew or cared about died. So yeah.
Yeah. I guess it is just a matter of perspective.
The BBEG, you realize that the day you conquer his castles, destroy his minions, and take is also their worst day of their life.
While being a pretty cool moment in yours.
Yep, it's all perspective.
Give and take.
Well, fuck you too, guys.
But I was not the best person, Jeffrey. I won't say those people deserved it,
Well, I mean,
but I definitely did.
At this point, I don't think any of us are. I doubt even the rabbit.
Well, apparently my idea won't work. Rune is telling me that if you tried to combine two human Undertale souls, it just fucking shatters. So that plan's on the table.
I see.
Also, you do remember that Clara is partially infected with whatever the Amori shit that was going on with Flower's other sister. Not Lily, the other one. Goldie.
Technically,
What?
I didn't want a sister, but okay.
Right, daughter. Right, she called them her daughters. That's right.
Weird thing.
Do you know the game Amori? Because
Yes.
apparently they're based out of that.
Sadly, yes. Too close to home. Now that I know.
Yeah,
Anyways, it's more the fact
with context, suddenly yes, that is too close to home.
Far too close.
But Clara is like an Amori shade, so that makes it even more complicated. She's Amori, if you didn't know that.
Well, I mean, I guess you could use Mags's method, which is kind of interesting. Though I
Or
don't
you-
know if they would agree.
Or you find a way to make a machine
Max
or
was-
something.
Mags was trying to say the fact of... What did you find out, Rona? Sorry, I'm talking to a god in my head.
As you do?
Oh.
Well, regardless of Truffle's issues, we probably should let Jeffrey back to their day.
I mean,
Or-
all I can do is
or
just
Magius,
spitball
will help.
ideas. Well,
Yeah, I know, hon. But it's up to us to try to get an angsty cat girl to take some mental health advice from a fucking from their ex-god, and oh god, I realize how impossible my life
move
is.
on from handling a horribly messed up and diseased wolf guy to handle a cat girl instead.
She doesn't even want to see me.
So technically both of them have the same color soul, so I guess that would work.
I mean, I don't know. Usually it's only monster souls combining with human. Or I guess that Flowey case, but you didn't really have one. It was just a
Okay.
void to fill at that point.
Well, good news. Actually, it does work. We just can't force it. They have to decide. You have...
Yeah, that figures. I actually kind
Okay,
of
well, here's the thing about it. So, the scary part is, is there a way to extract the soul out of the knife? Or no?
You realize because of my contract, I can technically rip the souls out of both of them on command, right? Just like I can rip
Okay,
the soul of Magius'
so-
soul out of her on command.
Okay, so here's the thing. With that, in my logic. Yes.
There is a caveat. I don't know because Clara got her own soul core. If she's technically not under my contract anymore, even though I made the blade.
No, of
I'm not
course.
positive if I can. I'm not sure if I'm not sure if she qualifies as her own person, thus avoiding my contract.
Well, to this I say, try. Considering
I don't
have
think
an
she'd
idea.
appreciate the attempt.
No. And it's actually, here's the thing, and it would work, but it would just basically result in a split personality kind of deal. Like one would have control and the other would have control, like kind of like
She's
me and
already
Matt.
dealing with that. That wouldn't change anything.
I was about to
She's
say,
literally
like you
already
and
dealing
Miss
with that.
Magius, but
So
probably a little
literally,
less
it
physical.
wouldn't change shit. It would basically be, we have to take the soul out of the knife and pretty much just
Actually,
let
Clara
it
has
stay
a
there.
scary. I didn't know you didn't
Eventually-
realize this. Clara has a very scary ability, and that's the ability to swap souls with people in the blade.
I kind of figured.
So anyone who holds that thing, she can swap them into the blade and swap herself out.
Okay, well, we can do that. But there's something else we could do.
It's like she uses her core as a
In
transfer,
order-
swaps their core with hers. It's really weird when you watch it, when you
Cookie?
can see souls, okay?
Cookie. In order for this to actually work, what would need to happen is Clara or Truffles needs to come out of the knife. In that regard, the soul would be here and as a soul less. And in Undertale, technically, Clara can go back into Truffles or vice versa, but not into the knife. They would go into their body and combined, which would then result in basically two people, one body, and making them whole once again. It would just be
Looks
a
like we have to
personality.
issue that they need to agree to do this, so there's that.
I don't know. You guys probably know a bit more than me. I was just gonna suggest the machine idea.
It's also a little bit painful.
I don't know how painful the machine
like
idea
first
probably would have
She
been, but
did. Remember how Clara separated herself in the first place? You remember what she did
Yeah.
last time, right?
Yeah, stabbed herself.
She stabbed her
Um.
soul. She got the blade that's supposed to not hurt her, to hurt her.
Right, I forgot Trumps does that. But yeah, the scary part is basically you have to have Clara Truffles fade until eventually it combines.
I would talk to Claire. I don't think you realized how much she's changed.
there is a lot that I'll admit is flying over my head.
That's
Look,
okay,
here's the
Jeffrey. This situation.
what I'm trying to say is more of the problem of the fact of I'm trying to help with shit. Look, I don't know, and personally, I don't really care. But however, Max really does. Which, vice versa, makes me involved. I'm just trying my best considering I know Undertale shit. And that's the only way I can think of.
Well, then maybe I should send you in
You have a
with
better
the
idea.
old Truth and the young Hope to try to work on that memory issue she's having with her dreams.
Try to get Scarlet back up and running? Yeah, but how will
If
that
we get
work?
Scarlet back up and running, that will make things a lot simpler on us. But yes. Though there's no guarantee you'll get to Scarlet in there. We're just really hoping you can untie her broken dreams.
Do I get to stab something?
Maybe. Maybe.
I'll take it. Also, before I go, I'm sorry, but I'm a
Preferably
little
not
bit
here.
She just
Oh,
smiles, and it's a really unhinged, creepy smile. Ow, what?
Stop
Food.
creeping out the kid.
But free food.
I'm 25. You got your free food when
No,
he made me relive that.
She feeds
Okay?
on. She feeds on fear. She's literally Betty Noir.
And a nightmare. Agony, pain, distraught,
You
depression.
already got a fucking buffet when he made me relive an hour of my worst moment.
I'm technically
Sorry.
always hungry. Very much.
Oh, so you're Kirby. Great.
Go fuck your girlfriend. Oh fuck, what am I saying?
You know what? I will, and I'll make her squeal.
I realized the moment I said those words that she would have taken them literally, and I regretted it immediately. The moment I said them, I was like, oh fuck, wait, this statement isn't gonna land the way I hoped.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
I'm sure somebody else would like to have you make them squeal instead.
Oh god. Alright.
I joke. Sorry.
On Jeffrey.
I mean,
Imposed on Jeffrey enough.
although you did say you worshipped him, I'm not sure how much.
Oh
but-
my god.
Okay, I'll stop. I'm sorry.
You have a lovely day.
We will probably visit again.
Sorry.
No,
Oh,
it's
let me unlock
okay,
the
Jeff.
front
It's
door
fine.
for you.
Yeah.
Sorry, Miss Magius. Just wanted to get some light in, considering all of the heavy talk.
Remember, you're weightless, so I just pick you up like you're a fucking balloon.
I don't know. Talk with the rabbit or something. I don't know.
It'll be alright.
Or whoever the infinite amount of friends he has.
What the fuck just happened?
Hopefully they're able to get home okay. I guess I should probably wait for Nicole to come back, I suppose.